In the name of the gods, ships shall be built to carry our warriors out amongst the stars.
Everything Origin's followers devote themselves to is a lie.
Whose baby is it?
I don't know.
The child is the will of the Ori.
The ships are planning to leave. Somewhere out there, the Ori have a working supergate.
We've managed to locate the dialing control crystals on one particular section of the gate. We dial out before they can dial in.
Something's happening. Oh my God.
I didn't think you were that stupid. I have come to seek the assistance of the Lucian Alliance.
All batteries, open fire.
Now, keep pushing!
I am pushing you! Oh! Is that all right?
She's beautiful.
She? Wait, where are you going? I want to see.
Callium videri esit, et erarus ad sidera tolere voltus.
No, I can't. Can I hold her? She's my baby. After all I've just been through, I want to hold her.
She belongs to all who follow the path. Ex uno desci hominis.
What is it, Dermot?
From one, all will learn. She is Orisai.
Such is her purpose. In this vast expanse that is sheltered by evil and led astray, she will be the beacon of light in the darkness to the warriors of the Ori and to all who follow the true path to salvation. With the wisdom of the ages, she will lead us to glorious victory over any and all unbelievers.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Wait, where are you going? I want to see.
She is Orisai.
With the wisdom of the ages, she will lead us to glorious victory.
Merlin was conducting research on some kind of new invention. A weapon capable of destroying ascended beings.
Arthur and his knights left to quest for the Sangreal long ago. It is said that they journeyed to 3 distant lands mentioned in Merlin's prophecy. Castiana, Sahal, and Vegondre.
Six more worlds have fallen to the Ori. 2 are just far strongholds. They attempted to resist, but were overwhelmed within a matter of hours. According to those who witnessed the battle, the enemy is led by a young woman of extraordinary powers.
Six planets in 8 days, and they don't even have their full team in the field yet.
Why haven't they made a move against Earth?
In all probability, the ancient device in Antarctica has given them pause.
At least until the rest of their battle fleet gets here.
I got it! Got it! I made the connection. Sir Gawain, de Walkame, Kilukher, and Olwen, Vera Shinbri.
And you say I'm hard to understand.
Oh, it's Vegondre. One of the planets Arthur and his knights went to in their quest for the Holy Grail. I got the gate address.
funny. He doesn't look excited.
Trust me, like a kid who was up all night on Christmas Eve.
I thought we imposed a moratorium on cultural references I wouldn't understand.
So excited, he was up all night.
It's only because he was worried sick about the success of the mission.
Wake up, sunshine. Time to see what old Santa brought you. Morning. What? We just came out of hyperspace. I'm guessing you don't want to miss the landing?
Well, what time is it?
This is the captain. All hands take stations for atmospheric entry.
Why didn't you tell me?
Okay. He's a little excited.
Odyssey, this is Flight. You are clear for landing.
Understood, Flight. We have the beacon.
Hey, you're just in time.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this for the world. The number of times I tried to get here.
Only 2 of those times were my fault.
It is beautiful.
Odyssey, this is Weir. I wanted to be the first to say welcome to Atlantis.
Thank you, Doctor. We're getting a good look at your fair city even as we approach.
Feel free to take a moment. But Stargate Command wants you to get started on your mission as soon as you've offloaded our supplies. We're out.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I guess I just wish my first trip to Atlantis wasn't under such desperate circumstances.
It's just another mission, Jackson.
One upon which the fate of the entire galaxy hangs in the balance.
And he goes on those all the time.
Val is not wrong. If we don't succeed in the Ori, I manage to get more ships through that supergate.
Well, like the lady said, let's all just take a moment. Okay, moment's over. Let's go save the galaxy.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
What are you doing?
I don't know, sir.
The Colonel must have input new Stargate locations into the computer.
It's a far number in the millions spread across the vastness of the galaxy. What you need right now is a strong leader.
You.
Guys! We got a problem!
Paul's been busy.
He's been gathering up Stargates from all over the sector for the last several weeks.
In Arthurian myth, Morgan was a powerful sorceress, King Arthur's half-sister and an adversary of Merlin.
That would suggest you may have had a hand in the disappearance of the weapon we seek.
We're looking for the names of 2 planets, known on Earth in ancient times in the dialect of Old English as Castiana and Sahal.
Teoth, Baclarouche, and Valos Kor.
You're not really a hologram, are you?
You have your answer, Daniel Jackson. I suggest you act on it.
What's the latest from the search parties? Nothing much to report, sir.
The toxic atmosphere on Castiana is slowing us down considerably. Now, we found evidence of stone structures on Sahal, but they appear to have been abandoned over 40,000 years ago.
So basically, we've got nothing.
Not yet.
You went all the way to the Pegasus galaxy, had a face-to-face encounter with a full-blown ascended being, came away with not 1, but 2 gate addresses, and they both turn out to be dead ends?
Well, see, that's the part that doesn't make any sense, sir. If Morgan didn't want us to find Merlin's weapon, then why tell us anything at all? We must be missing something.
That's what Dr. Jackson keeps telling me.
You heard from Daniel?
He checked in from Camelot this morning. He's convinced that the answer is somewhere in Merlin's library, but he hasn't found anything yet.
Sorry to interrupt, General. You're needed in the control room.
What is it, Chief?
We just received a heads up from NORAD, sir. An Alkesh bomber just entered Earth's atmosphere about 4 minutes ago. Bearing indicates Cheyenne Mountain. 2 F-16s out of Peterson have been rerouted to intercept. I'm patching us in.
Repeat, you have entered a flight-restricted zone and are requested to land immediately. Please respond. Stargate Command, this is Bearcat 1. Alien vessel is unresponsive. Should we engage?
If they were friendly, they wouldn't be flying silent.
Maybe their communications are down.
We can't take the chance. Bearcat 1, this is General Landry. You are cleared to engage.
disabled. They're coming down hard.
I've got projected coordinates.
We're on it, sir.
What's the situation, Major?
The area's been secured. No one on board except for the pilot. He's being treated for minor injuries.
Let's have a look at him.
Ah, at last. The welcoming committee.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Where the hell are they?
We've been investigating the Gould infiltration of the Trust for 2 years now. I'm telling you, it's a global conspiracy.
What are you guys saying? You think that I've been brainwashed?
The technology is readily available to the Goa'uld who infiltrated the Trust.
You made good time, Colonel.
Yes, sir. Well, it's a good thing I left early. I took a wrong turn at the post office and was driving for about an hour before my special forces training kicked in. I realized I was lost. That and the road ended.
Wiser men than you have done worse.
So this is General O'Neill's place.
Actually, Jack hasn't been able to use it much now that he spends a lot of time in Washington.
His loss.
Come on in.
Looks like I beat the others up here.
Now, Walter just called. Colonel Reynolds' team has been delayed off-world. Tilk's gone to assist.
Is there a problem?
Nothing they can't handle. Unfortunately, it also means that Colonel Carter will be delayed until Reynolds gets back to take command of the SGC.
What about Jackson?
Still in England. Seems he's met some lord or earl with a private library of ancient reference material on Merlin and Morgan Le Fay. He's obviously quite excited.
Yeah, like a fat kid in a candy store.
I was a big boy in my youth. Never did appreciate comments like that.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Anyway, Val is hitching a ride with the others, so until then, it's just you and me.
I'll be sure to stay out of your way, sir. You won't even know I'm here.
Nonsense. Getting to know each other a little better outside of work and the pressure of the SGC is what this is all about. Kick back. Put our feet up for the day.
That was kind of hard to do with the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance, sir.
Well, if anyone is going to make a difference in this battle, Colonel, it's you and your team.
Yes, sir. I see what you mean about escaping the pressure.
We all need to stop for air now and then. We'll burn out. That's the one thing you people don't know how to do. So I'm making it an order.
Yes, sir. I'm sure it'll be fun, sir.
You're damn right it'll be fun. Come on in. Got the coffee on.
The first villager went missing sometime yesterday morning, and another by nightfall. They sent out search parties, armed men. These people are capable hunters. By all accounts, they've lived on this planet for generations and never encountered an animal they perceived as an unmanageable threat.
Perhaps it was not an animal.
So if an animal didn't tear these people apart, what did?
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
I'm not just interested in outer space. I'm from outer space.
4 excellent heroes in an extraordinary new sci-fi series, starring Nick Marlowe as the Rye, Colonel Danning.
As a matter of fact, it does say Colonel on my uniform.
Wormhole Extreme.
It's what I do.
He sold the idea to the studio.
He obviously got the whole thing from his knowledge of the Stargate program.
Now, if the Air Force didn't want it to happen, they wouldn't have let it go this far.
Come on out!
We are the Furlings.
We thought we'd never get to meet you.
We led them straight here.
I'm not
Well, you gotta open big, catch people's attention, make them think the whole thing is gonna be jam-packed.
I love jam. Oh, I get it. It's yet another playful twist on words in your Earth language.
It makes us look stupid.
You realize it's not actually us.
Okay, it makes the characters look stupid. I mean, do you really think the best way to introduce the heroes of the story is to show them causing a massive catastrophe?
That's realistic.
I don't care.
Come on, it'll be fun.
You know, you say that about everything. Come to think about, why am I doing this?
To make sure that the Air Force is being properly represented, and because General O'Neill has requested you specifically.
Of course he did.
Jackson, how often do we get to give notes on a big Hollywood feature script?
I believe this is intended to be a television movie.
A fictionalized, albeit slightly ridiculous version of Stargate Command is an excellent cover for the real thing in the event of a security leak.
Plausible deniability.
I'm sorry, sir, did you say slightly ridiculous?
You're doing this. You have no choice. Just give the man 5 minutes. I'll get you out of this when the time comes.
I've been looking through this, and there doesn't seem to be any mention of a sexy female alien anywhere. I'm not even in this.
You know, the really unbelievable part is that anyone would consider spending millions of dollars on this thing. I mean, seriously, all these writers and they couldn't come up with anything better?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of television lately, and apart from one glaring omission, it doesn't seem to be that bad.
Maybe we can make it better.
No, I'm with Sam on this one. I mean, who makes a movie out of a series that only lasted 3 episodes?
It allegedly performed well on DVD.
No, I'm not using any shots from this series. It's a movie, not a clip show. The budget is the budget. They are a bunch of pencil-pushing, bean-counting idiots. You tell them, if they don't like it, I'm gonna take it somewhere else. You know not to say that last part, right? Yeah, movie, not clip show is fine. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah. You know, your cell coverage is just terrible in here. How's it going? You done?
Well, it certainly seems to be packed full of jam.
I knew I should have given you my first draft. The producer brought in the other writers.
I thought you were the producer.
No, yeah, the real one. Look, just be honest. I trust you guys. That's why I'm here. Just tell me what you think. Come on, you must have some ideas. Don't be afraid. Just pitch them out. We call it spinning. Don't worry, no one's going to judge you.
Okay, for starters, I think you need a strong opening title sequence.
Are you serious? No one does that anymore. You just throw up the title and get on with it.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Wasn't Daniel telling me about a very powerful weapon in the hands of the Jafar under Kara?
It's not a weapon, technically, but we did adapt it to destroy the replicators.
Wait, where are you going? I want to see. Can I hold her? She's my baby.
She will be the beacon of light in the darkness. To the warriors of the Ori, she will lead us to glorious victory.
Wait, we're talking about a baby here, right?
She's been genetically altered. She'll be a fully grown figurehead in a day or so.
Leave me, grab her.
Oh, yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
6 more worlds have fallen to the Ori. According to those who witnessed the battle, the enemy is led by a young woman of extraordinary powers.
Mark this day, for the darkness of your world has been lifted, so the light of origin may shine upon it. You have cast aside the shackles of the past to welcome a brighter future. Now, hear the words of the Orisai.
The unbelievers amongst you sought to hinder our message. They took up arms in an attempt to suppress the truth. But they failed and were vanquished. A reminder to all that Origin cannot be extinguished. It will flourish throughout this world and countless others. The believers amongst you have been richly rewarded with truth, with Origin. It is now up to you to help others see as you have seen, to spread the message by joining the armies of the Ori.
Sir, I'm picking up an energy reading coming from the surface of the planet.
What is it?
It's a wave of radiation, sir, emanating from the gate, spreading fast.
Get him out of there. What happened? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Sir, I'm not picking up any life signs on the planet.
It's impossible.
What is it, sensor malfunction?
All systems are operating normally.
There are thousands of people on that planet.
He's right. We're not picking up anything.
Hello and welcome to Sol's Diner. I'm Val. I'll be your waitress today. Have you had a chance to look over the menu? Might I suggest the meatball sandwich? It's the owner's personal favorite.
Sounds good.
Sir?
2 junior meals for the kids. And I'll have the club sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, can I get some extra pickles on that?
No problem.
Thank you.
Waters all round?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, once the food comes, that's it for the games.
All right! Wallets and purses in the tables in front of you now! The valuables in here. Hey, you listening to me?
What did you do?
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
All you have to do is prick him. Once. The effect will be immediate. He'll believe you to be his loyal slave, Jeremy.
Whoa! No violence.
Your name?
Cam Mitchell, bounty hunter.
Don't worry about SG-1 on Earth. They're of little consequence.
Approaching the coordinates now, sir.
Drop us out of hyperspace, maximum shields. Colonel?
We should have a visual. If the second supergate is here, we should be able to see it.
Anything on the sensors?
There seems to be a powerful gravitational field nearby.
Supergates use black holes for power.
Oh, this is not a black hole. It's a neutron star, and the field is powerful enough to weaken our shields and cause...
Damage report! Reporting hull damage on decks 2 and 7. Battle stations! Get us out of here, Major! Hyperdrive will not engage.
Hull integrity's been compromised.
Who the hell is shooting at us? I can't tell, sir. Detecting 3 ships. All right! Based on size, I'd say Gould mothership.
Their shield should be weakened as well.
Fire all forward railguns, armed missile. Major, transfer auxiliary power to sublight engine and set a course hard right. Sir, detecting multiple small objects dead ahead.
Oh my god.
It's a minefield.
Full reverse thrust! Damage report! Marks!
Emergency subspace communication from the Odyssey, sir.
Put it on screen.
Stargate Command, this is Colonel Paul Emerson of the Odyssey. Authentication code Delta 6 Alpha 5. We're under attack. We suffered extreme damage. Intel about the second supergate was false. We've been ambushed by as many as 3 Gould motherships. We've lost hyperdrive. Shields are down. Several decks without life support. We're being boarded.
That's it, sir. That's all we got.
Previously on Stargate SG-1. According to those who witnessed the battle, the enemy is led by a young woman of extraordinary powers.
You want Merlin's weapon for yourselves?
A weapon capable of destroying not only the Ori, but the Ancients as well.
I didn't find one reference in that library that might prove to be useful. Atlantis.
You think the location of Merlin's weapon is hidden in their database?
I think it's worth checking out. We're looking for the names of 2 planets, known on Earth in ancient times in the dialect of Old English as Castiana and Sahal. Satisfied.
Teoth, Vaglarush, and Valos Kor.
Hey, Jackson, what are you doing?
Oh, just trying to figure out the location of Merlin's weapon so we can find it in time to defeat the Ori, hopefully save our galaxy. You?
We're going for Szechuan. You want to come?
No, I'll pass.
How is your search coming, Daniel Jackson?
Slowly, but I think I'm onto something. Here, take a look at this. These are locations of the planets that Arthur and his knights set off to in their quest for the Sangral, Castiana, Sahal, and Vegan Bray. Now, we searched all 3 and came up empty, so I thought it was a dead end until I noticed this. Their coordinates form an equilateral triangle. Now, add their departure point, the Camelot planet, and you get a tetrahedron, a perfect pyramid.
Well, that's a hell of a coincidence.
Exactly, and it means something. I'm just not sure what.
I have the answer. I figured it out. Whew. Those 3 planets are part of a puzzle.
This much I already know.
The pyramid is a visual representation of 3 into 1, 3 addresses into 1. That's what Morgan was trying to tell you, that the Sangral is located on a planet, the address of which is made up of symbols from each of those 3 worlds, Castiana, Sahal, Vegan Bray. It just came to me in a dream.
Okay, this program will cross-reference the addresses in the database with those of Castiana, Sahal, and Vegan Bray, searching out planetary designations made up of symbols from all 3 addresses. Given the number of symbols and the amount of addresses in the database, we could be looking at dozens, maybe hundreds of permutations. Or maybe just the one.
Stargate SG-1.
The Sangral shall instead belong to he who speaks the Guardian's name.
They say that the Sangral is protected by the most powerful of magical beasts.
Amongst the information I obtained regarding the Sangral is the name of the Protector.
Protector?
The Dragon.
The Sangral is hidden in a cave beneath a lone mountain.
It's too bad you won't be coming with us.
There it is. We found it.
Well, I guess I'm not as true of spirit as you thought I was.
We agreed there's no such thing as a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Because that looks pretty real to me.
What just happened?
I extended my protective shield. You're lucky I still need you.
He's too big to fit through the opening, so I think we're safe.
There appears to be an exit this way.
Okay. What the hell just happened back there?
It was a hologram. The Sangral wasn't real.
What are you saying, we came all this way for nothing?
We have to go back inside.
You must be joking.
The dragon is the final test.
It would be madness to challenge that thing.
I don't think we're gonna have a choice.
So, how did it go? Absolutely incredible, sir. You can forget about the Ori with an act like that. Sam will be headlining in Vegas.
Okay, stop.
The performance of the device did exceed all expectations, General Landry.
I'm telling you, sir, a few tweaks here and there, we'll be able to hide anything we want. Troops, ships, planets.
It's a lot more complicated than that, sir, but I do think we're ready for a large-scale test.
Good. Get changed. I may have just the thing. Colonel Reynolds has been conducting reconnaissance on P9C882 as part of the ongoing mission to track the Ori advance in the galaxy.
Approximately 4 hours ago, the people of 882 were visited by a prior.
Let me guess. He made him an offer they couldn't refuse.
With a slight twist. Told him to build this.
I take it you've seen that before.
Oh, yes. They use these to burn people alive who don't follow their rules.
He gave him 3 days, at which time he said he'd return to check their progress.
What has been the villagers' response?
Already rejected the idea. They lived under the Gould for centuries. They're not about to give up their freedom again. They've asked for our help.
You want to use Sam's device to make them disappear?
Whoa. Hold on a second. First of all, it's Merlin's device. And second, while I agree the modifications I've made have potential, it's far from ready to deploy in the field on that scale. But I'm sure that that's not what the General is proposing.
Actually, Colonel, that is what I'm proposing. The IOA has reviewed the reports of your experiments, and they think it's time to take this new technology out of the lab. I happen to agree with them.
With respect, sir, you're talking about trying to hide an entire village of people.
I realize it's a tall order, Colonel, but we seem to have a 3-day window here. Any chance you can make the necessary adjustments in that time?
Can do, sir. Not a problem.
Good.
What? Don't look at me like that. Got a village to save.
Hey, Sam, how... Ah!
Oh, sorry.
What the hell was that?
Force shield. Didn't you see my sign?
No. Yes. You mean this sign?
That was supposed to be a...
Yeah, I got that. Is there any particular reason why you turned this place into Fort Knox?
I'm attempting to rewrite the safety protocols on Merlin's device so we can take even larger areas out of phase. But I set up a two-way force shield to restrict the range of the device and to ensure that nobody entered the field accidentally.
Yeah, very effective.
Any news on Daniel?
No, the latest sighting by the Jaffa turned out to be a false alarm. But Teal'c just got back, so we're going to grab some lunch and go over the report.
Okay, just let me run one more test.
No.
It'll only take a minute, I promise. You can watch from up there.
I'm going to be timing you.
Sam, I know you can hear me. Time's up. Sam?
Major, are you okay? We heard an explosion.
Yeah, I'm fine. Did you just call me Major?
Sam, thank God you're okay. Where's Dr. Bennett?
Major Lauren, what are you doing here?
What do you mean?
You're supposed to be on Atlantis.
Sam, what are you talking about?
You're on assignment in the Pegasus Galaxy.
Are you sure you're okay? Because I work here, remember? As leader of SG-1.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Merlin was conducting research on some kind of new invention. A weapon capable of destroying ascended beings. Here lies Mirden, Archmage of the Realm. He's dead. We've seen it used to download information into someone's mind.
You have Merlin's memories.
Some of them, Earth, Atlantis, and the work he did in this lab.
What is that?
First step towards creating Merlin's weapon. If I have too many thoughts in my head, I can't concentrate. I get confused.
You have to fight it.
I have to let it happen. Get to the gate! Right behind you.
He was very persuasive.
Convert or die, yeah, I'd say that's got some bite.
He said nothing of death, only salvation and life eternal, the blessings of the Ori.
He didn't threaten you.
He spoke of the religion, left this book with us to read and consider. Said he'd be back today to hear our answer.
Well, you're not alone. This is happening all over the galaxy.
Are you saying this prior's claims are false?
We're saying that book's got about as much truth in it as the Da Vinci Code.
Hey, that's what they want you to think.
They who?
I do not understand.
It's a book from our planet. It's very entertaining, but it is fiction nonetheless.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Okay, I think we've gotten a little off point here.
What evidence do you have to support your position?
Well, we really don't have any. And we can't tell you what to do. And obviously, subjugating people by threatening their lives is wrong. So if you choose to resist, we'll do our very best to try to help you.
Not that we can make many promises, but we've seen a number of villages just like this one wiped out.
As I have said, the prior made no such threat and spoke upon the positive merits of origin as true salvation.
Soft sell, that's a new approach. Listen, no matter which way you're going to come down on this, it's probably best if that prior doesn't know we're around.
You can hide here.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Tavares. Have you contemplated your divine right?
We have, Prior. We wish to hear more of your wisdom.
It is not my wisdom, but the wisdom of the ages passed on to us by the only true gods. Hallowed are the Ori.
I'm in. Intel looks good. We got ourselves a space train full of evil Orville Redenbacher.
Roger that.
They're scanning us.
Let's make this quick.
I'm done.
As am I.
Cam, everyone else is on board. Time to get out of there.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I got a bit of company.
No render resistance.
Negative, there's not enough time.
He's right. Cam, if you can get to the platform, we can ring you out from here.
Thanks.
We got him, let's go.
Baton. Another transport has been hit near Roland. We've lost 4 containers worth of Casa, plus the Elkesh escorting them.
SG-1.
It's the 3rd transport they've hit. Our supply of Casa is getting dangerously low.
This isn't about Casa. This is about them trying to make me look weak. I can't allow them to interfere with our operations any longer. Put the word out. As of this moment, I'm placing a bounty on their heads. Previously, on Stargate SG-1.
What exactly do you want from me?
The code to an ancient tablet.
Do I know you?
You did, a long time ago.
Athena, Greek goddess of war, Itesh double-crossed her when they parted up to search for the Clava Thesaura Infinitus. Now, according to legend, it will allow he who possesses it entry to a vast storehouse of riches hidden away by the ancients prior to their ascension. The Clava Thesaura Infinitus, the key to infinite treasure, a cache of ancient wealth and weapons.
You do realize the last cache of ancient stuff we picked up is what got us in trouble with the Ori in the first place.
So what, just leave it out there for someone else to find?
I thought you believed the Clavothesaura infinitus to be a hoax, Daniel Jackson.
I did, yes, but the research Athena did is actually quite compelling. Now, after cross-referencing her research and our cartouche, I was able to generate a gate address.
Possible location of the treasure.
I'm not sure, but we sent a map to P4M328, and the images it sent back are particularly interesting. Now, the hieroglyphs on the wall are all out of order and from various different dynasties. At first glance, they don't make any sense.
It's a code.
Sounds like it's worth checking out. Go ahead.
Should we not wait until Colonel Carter returns from Washington?
She's still there briefing the president on the scenario that played out in the alternate reality where the Stargate was made public.
Well, that's taken longer than it was supposed to.
Well, it could be a good way to examine what might happen here.
Sounds like President Hayes is having a hard time just getting past the fact that he wasn't president.
Well, I'm gonna set up my camera and take some high-res stills of these glyphs.
Give Ansel Adams their hand. Teal'c and I'll check out the perimeter.
Right. Well, I'm sure that's a very witty popular culture reference, but
He's a photographer best known for his black and white images of California's Yosemite Valley.
Oh. Good one.
Is it me, or did we just step into an architectural time machine?
Indeed.
This is a display case. Hey, can you read that?
I do not recognize the language.
Well, we ain't in a pyramid. We're in a museum.
Colonel Mitchell,
Yeah.
do you hear music?
No? Yes. Pack it up.
What?
Pulling the plug.
But we haven't even got started yet.
This is not a tomb.
It's a museum.
Well, that would explain why the hieroglyphs are all jumbled.
And there's a pretty big party going on next door, so...
Right.
What kind of party?
The kind we do not invite ourselves to. This is a first contact situation. When a civilization reaches a certain level of development, we don't do those in person. We send them out to make contact, and if they are into the idea of extraterrestrial visitors, then we get to go to the party, not before. Basic protocol. Cut that out.
What's the harm? We're already here. We can go and just not tell them we're alien.
It's not gonna happen.
That wasn't a good one.
Clear out. Okay, that's not good.
Another here.
Nick! He's still breathing. Sam, Mitchell? He's got brain tag here. He's in rough shape.
Dr. Jackson, we have numerous bodies here.
How many?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Cam! Medic! It's Teal'c.
They canceled it, really. I didn't even know the new season had started. There's something you don't see every day.
Yes, sir.
Ow. It's a nice outfit. It's very,
Civilian?
well, yeah, that's one way of putting it. So, what is this, girl's day out?
Well, yes, if I'm going to integrate into Earth society, we thought it was very important that I immerse myself in the local cultural offerings.
And by cultural offerings, you mean?
Pedicures, mochachinos, and Victoria's Secret.
Well, we're scheduled to go off-world in about an hour, and though you both look fantastic, I suggest you might want to lose the heels.
Unscheduled off-world activation.
Ladies first.
Sir, we're receiving a video transmission.
Let's see it.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
This is General Landry of Stargate Command.
Oh, General, it is a pleasure. I don't get out to your end of the galaxy much, but I have a friend who lives in the area, and he speaks very highly of your people. Maybe you know him, a funny little guy with a beard. Lives on a planet formerly occupied by a female system lord.
I don't,
Rovac. Rovac. Does the name sound familiar?
No, it doesn't. Now, what's this about?
Sir, I have some information for you. Information that could impact the very survival of your world.
Jason?
You know this man?
A little. He's my father.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
What exactly do you want from me?
The code to an ancient tablet that I helped Katesh locate long ago.
I take it the anti-prior device is working?
Well, he didn't stop us from zatting him.
What the hell is going on?
Had to be sure this was working on her first.
We gotta go.
You're bluffing. You have nothing.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet you everything I have on this table against that cargo ship of yours outside.
Your winnings wouldn't cover the value of that ship.
What if I throw in this?
And what's that supposed to be? You've got your wager, as foolish as it may be.
I guess it's just my lucky day. I thought this was an honest establishment.
It is. And that's why it's necessary to have you searched.
I don't suppose we could call this even. Adria.
Hello, Mother. It's good to see you. It's been far too long.
This vessel does not have a pool.
He's talking about the gambling variety.
I do not wish to speculate.
Well, he said it was something important. You're not the least bit curious?
Indeed. But I would not risk a wager. Ah!
Not my birthday.
Hey, we made a weird cat pinata thingy.
I told you to bring something to amuse yourself. I didn't mean me or the crew.
They won't believe that it's my birthday. Again.
Not my problem.
Being stuck on this ship is worse than being stuck at the SGC. I tell you, the last time I was this bored, I took hostages.
I was there.
Major,
We're approaching the coordinates, sir.
drop us out.
We're being hailed. The Asgard are requesting permission to beam aboard, sir.
Granted.
Greetings, and welcome to Orilla.
Thor.
Hello, Colonel Carter. It is good to see you.
Out of curiosity, how can you tell the difference?
The voice.
It's good to see you too, Thor. This is General Landry, Colonel Mitchell, and Vala.
Greetings.
So, Thor, how you been? Haven't heard from you in a while.
I am sorry. I have been otherwise occupied. As mentioned in our communication, the High Council wishes to meet with you to explain in greater detail, but there is not much time. General, with your permission, a number of Asgard are prepared to beam aboard immediately to begin installing various technological upgrades to this ship.
I hope it's ray guns. I got ray guns in the pool. What is it you're planning on giving us?
Everything we have and know.
By that you mean...
Everything. All our most current technology. All our knowledge.
Sorry, we're just a little stunned. I mean, why are you doing this? You've always resisted in the past. You always said we weren't ready.
Indeed. Many Asgard still believe that.
So what's changed?
As a race, we are dying. Very soon, we will all be gone.